Greetings and welcome to CP Family Farming. In today's video, I'll be talking about cabbage. Just like about 80% of the vegetables that we grow in our backyard, this cabbage was started from seed. We started this on November 4th, 2022, and it's called Golden Acre Cabbage. I'll be taking a small cabbage from the rectangle pot and spreading them out because they're starting to grow on top of each other. I'll only be putting 3 in this circle pot. Anytime I'm transferring plants, I always try to make sure I don't break the roots. In a lot of cases, it's best to not disturb the root at all, but for these plants, I have to separate them. Loosening the soil helps me to separate the plants without breaking the roots. Drop it in the hole and push down the soil that's around the plant. That'll help it become less loose and more firm, which helps the plant to stand up. Last one. Drop it in the hole. Push down. And like always, anytime you transfer in plants, you always want to make sure you water it afterwards. The first water, the plants are always going to move around, but you always go back to patting down that soil, and voila. This time I'm using the hand trowel to loosen the soil. Now all I have to do is pick them up, separate them, and get them ready to be replanted. That's number 3. This is number 4. And here in this black rectangle container, I will be replanting 5 small cabbage plants. That's 1. That one is 2. There's number 3. Here's number 4. For some reason, number 4 broke. You should be able to see there that there's a 90-degree bend at the root. But it's okay. No need to try to save it. Just get another one. Not all the plants are going to make it to maturity, especially if you're a new gardener. So do yourself a favor, get rid of the plants, and when they're this small, you should start off with all strong plants. Pat down the soil. Don't forget to water it. At this stage, the cabbage don't really need much, if any, fertilizer at all. So I just water it when I see the soil starting to dry up, and that's almost every day because I live in Zone 10A. And here I go, repotting again. I'm using cow manure and organic compost, black cow compost, and some indoor potting mix that looks like it needs somewhere to be. I thought it might be a good idea to use different soils so I can see how it affects the plant. And in this one, I use soil right out of my yard. So, same concept as before. I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure I don't break these roots. Sometimes it's okay to loosen them, but we got to make sure we don't break them. And there it is. Just as easy as that. Put it in the pot. And if there's no hole created, we just put extra soil around the plant to help keep the plant in place. And voila. There you go. And last but not least, water the plants. Now, if it just so happens that some of your plants are getting eaten by some type of insect, some type of worm, at this stage, a lot of times when I come out after dark, I can always find what's eating away at the leaves. So I get rid of the problem, save the plant. And here we go. Another wonderful round of repotting. This is such hard work, but I love it. January 19th, 2023. Second pot. Third pot. Fourth pot. Number 5 and number 6. Taking care of the mosquitoes. Now I have here 9 plants. Let's get started. A close-up of how they look. Nice and healthy. Back to work. Same concept as before. Just working with a bigger plant. Try not to break the roots. Pull it out the pot. Create a hole and drop it in the hole. Add soil. And don't forget to pat it down. Here's a closer view of the next plant. Here's the hole that I'm creating. Try to go right in between the 2 plants, halfway. Pull it out of the soil. It's okay to loosen some more of the soil without damaging the roots. Drop it in. Press it down. Get rid of anything that shouldn't be there. Add more soil. And moving on. That's number 2. Here's number 3. Four. 5. And last but not least, 6. 6 plants so far. We have 9 in all. So with these last 3 plants, I'm just going to spread them out in this container that it's already in. So I added more soil, spread the plants out, and last but not least, don't forget to water them. I would like to say thank you to all of my subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe notification. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for all of your support. Questions, comments, suggestions are welcome at the bottom of this video. I don't know how this one gets so big, but it gets the same thing all the rest of them get. It's just growing faster than the rest. But see you on the next video.